Hey guys, welcome back to JaySoccerTips. My name is Jay, the king of odds, and in today's video I'll be sharing with you how to analyze for under 3.5 goals full time in football predictions. Now, most of you following me for a long time already know that I use match odds in making predictions. I don't make use of analysis, and if you have my ebook already, you already know how to use match odds in making predictions. If you have my ebook, leave a comment in the comment section telling me how well you have improved your betting with the ebook and the match odds on that ebook. So for those of you watching this video, before you proceed, make sure to watch the other video on my channel where I talked about leagues and countries where you can actually get low scoring games. That would help you identify some leagues and countries whenever you want to make predictions for low scoring games like under 3.5 goals and halftime draws and the likes. So with that being said, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notification, like and share this video so you don't miss out on future updates from JaySoccerTips. Now let's proceed with how to make analysis for under 3.5 goals. What I want to look out for is the odds. You want to look out for odds ranging from 3.00 down to 3.30, because I remember in my over 2.5 video, I told you guys to locate odds starting from 3.4 upwards to 3.9 if I'm correct. But for this one, when it comes to under goals, halftime draws, you want to focus on 3.00 down to 3.30. Now, because this is 1xbet odds, I cannot give you exact specific odds that would point you to halftime draws under 3.5 goals or any other odds that will give you specific results. So that is why my ebook comes in handy, because that tells you Bet365 odds, and by looking at it, you already know what the game is likely to play. So for this one, since it's based on analysis, I'm just going to tell you that the range you are looking out for is 3.00 to 3.30. Now we are going to look for those games currently, and okay, I see one. And this particular game, we are having 3.4 down to 3.28. Now, I would have gone for this, but because it's 3.4, I would not go for this. It's telling us that there's going to be goals in this game, right? So that is one thing that is going to hinder me from picking this. Else, I believe this game should be like both teams to score, or maybe over 1.5 goal, but it won't be that much. But definitely there's goals here. And I'm just going to go for this particular one, which is bologna and Lille. So you can see that this is starting from 3.30 down to 3.31 down to 3.30. And then you can see these two countries now. From the video I said on countries and leagues where you can find low scoring games, you can see that this bologna is an Italian team and Lille is a French team. Now, those are two leagues that actually don't score a lot of goals. Now, both teams from that league meeting together in the Champions League is definitely going to give us a game where there will be no much goals. Now, let's go into this and see our analysis for ourselves, how this game is likely to play out. Now, to analyze this game, you want to go to the standing and see what is at stake for these teams. From the standings, we can see that Lille is on top, 17 points, position 17 on the league, and Bologna is 31st on the league. Lost 3 matches in a row. These guys have won 2 and draw their last match. But then this is the Champions League, and I believe when they play this game, you have to take into consideration the time they play this game. This is 5th of November 2024. You want to come over to the head-to-head to actually see the true form of this team, because then that is what will tell you if this team is likely to play more goals or not. Now, remember I told you in the over 2.5 goals video that you don't need overall in checking for team forms. But for this under, you need the overall, especially when it's from the Champions League. It's a different cup tournament from the leagues that these teams are actually playing in. That is why you need the overall. If we were in the league of this particular team trying to make this prediction like the French league, we would use the home and away form. But since this is the Champions League and we know that there's no home and away form that would actually be up to date, we'll use the overall to see what this team has been playing in their league after the last previous match they played in the Champions League down to this moment. So we can see that including their league down to the Champions League in the CRA, Lazio and Bologna has played 3 wins and 2 losses. While for the French league, Ligue 1, Lille has had 3 draws and 2 wins. Now, this is telling you that this game is likely to be a tight game. The next thing you want to check out for is the goal average that they've scored in the last previous 5 matches, which will be displayed on Soccer24. You want to make sure that this goal average is not more than 3 in most of the matches they've played. So the first match here is 3-0. This is 5 goals in total. You are looking at both the home and away team together, the total goals. This is 1 goal, this is 1 goal, and this is 2 goals. So you can see that this is low scoring. They've played low scoring games for the last 5 matches. And for the relay team, the French team, 2, this is 1-1, that's 2 goals, 2 goals again, 4 goals. So they've only had situation where they had over 3 goals in just one instance for their previous games, the last 5 games that they've played. Now with this analysis, you can actually tell that these teams are likely going to give us under goals, if not half-time draw, but they're going to give us under 3.5 goals. Now that is one way to make predictions for under 3.5 goals when it comes to football predictions. I don't really do much with this, and you can as well come over here to the standings just like you did in the over 2.5 goals. Go to the over section and then see for if they've played over 2.5, but this time head over to over 3.5 and let's see if they've actually scored a lot of goals. You can see these guys don't get much goals, which is their previous matches. You can see that for Lille, it's 2.3 and this is 1.3. So definitely 3 goals is something that is difficult for this team to actually get. Now that is how you take consideration into everything that I've told you about, where to find low scoring matches, and then how to do the analysis for this to know if they are actually going to give you under 3.5 goals. But I don't make use of analysis, I only make use of match odds. So this is just to teach those of you who still make use of analysis how you can actually do this to get insight into what a game is likely to play, especially when predicting for under 3.5 goals full time. Now that is it for this video. We will come back and see what this game is likely going to give us at the end of the day, which is, this game started by 9 p.m. So around 11, I might be back to check out what this team has actually played. Now, if you don't have my ebook, make sure to get my ebook, because that ebook already has Bet365 odds and the meaning of those odds. So you don't have to do analysis or making predictions anymore. All you need to do is head over to a particular odd, look at what that odd is likely to play, and then put that on your best slip. That is how you make predictions using match odds. So it's that straightforward. And if you don't want to do that yourself, you can join my membership platform on WhatsApp, where I'll give you 10 odds, 4 odds, and 2 odd tips. The numbers will be in the pinned comments, so reach out to me. I'll be back for the second half of this video. See you guys. So guys, I'm back again for the second half of this video to see how the game we selected for today actually fared. And the Aston Villa Juventus that I actually talked about, that was 3.4 that dropped down to 3.2 or so, 3.3 or so. You can see that I actually said it's going to be something that is going to be a tight game. Maybe they would score because it started from 3.4, but they didn't actually score. And you can see it's 0-0, which was half-time draw, and as well half-time full-time draw as well. So that odd will actually work. So an odd going from 3.4 down to 3.30 will actually work for this. And this particular game, we selected Bologna and Lille, like we predicted, under 3.5 goals full time. When you pick a game that is 3.30 up to 3. Just within the range of 3.0 to 3.30, you can do your analysis the same way I explained to you, and then get your outcomes correct under 3.5 goals full time. And if we didn't do that, we might have picked games that might not give us under 3.5 goals. So that is it for this video. And if you want to join the platform, you can hit me up on WhatsApp, JaySoccerTips. The number will be in the pinned comments, or you can reach me on Twitter, Instagram, Threads, and Telegram at JaySoccerTips. So that is how you make predictions for under 3.5 goals without having to worry about how the game will actually fare. So my ebook would make life much easier for you if you have it, because you'll be using match odds instead, and you can actually pick games that would deliver the exact result for you by using the match odds. A lot of people already have that match odds ebook, and you too should get one. See you in my next video. Bye.